Gene Penny here. Thanks for dropping by for the third lesson in the first 5 lessons called Orienting Yourself to the Guitar. This one is all about angling the guitar. The various angles involve positions of your hands in relation to the position of your guitar. The fret hand serves a different function than the strumming or picking hand. So each hand is going to present a different selection of angles. Your fingers are going to be at different angles. Your thumb in relation to your hand is in the neck of the guitar. All are going to be at different angles. The position of the guitar itself can be placed at different angles. Watch now how the angles of the hand change constantly. The elbow moves forward and backward. The knuckles go down, up, at the edge, over the guitar, higher, lower. Each one of these positions will produce a note when placed correctly. Various effects can be achieved as you angle the hand in different manners. Now the guitar is pushed away from the body. Now it's brought over, and observe the strumming hand. The wrist is bent at different angles. The elbow moves at different angles. The fluid motion of the hand is created by moving at different angles from the wrist. Moving the guitar horizontally and bringing it back can give you a sense of flexibility. Observe now the picking hand and holding the pick. The thumb and finger hold the pick at a certain angle, and each knuckle in the thumb and finger expand outwardly and contract inwardly. This, in combination of various angles of the wrist, allow for sweeping motion and various angles against the strings. Keep in mind there are no fixed or permanent angles to maintain. All is in fluid motion all the time. But you need to know all these various angles so that you can move from one angle to another without abrupt motion. Okay, get ready. I'm going to read off the list of 10 angles that I picked out that you should be aware of, keeping in mind that these are just a few of the many various angles that take place while you play. The wrist on the neck, the knuckles above the frets, try to keep them high, the thumb and the index finger, the angle of the pick, sometimes it keeps changing, the pick against the strings, either going up or down, the fingers plucking the strings, they usually stay close, the plucking finger angles, the angles of both elbows, the tilt of the guitar body, and the neck in relation to the floor. So at this point you're probably asking yourself, what am I going to do with all these angles? Well, the question you really want to ask is, what will I do if I can't produce the proper sound? Well, what you do is reposition the angles that we've mentioned. A lot of this is by trial and error, and if you take lessons, this is the kind of thing that you learn as you go. Keep stretching your fingers and wrist and make them flexible if you can. And further along in a future lesson, we're going to learn how to reposition the angles to make the proper sounds. So, putting all these lessons together will combine to create a synergistic effect. I hope this is coming together for you in some ways. If it isn't reaching you right now, it should in the next few lessons. So hang in there. Just play along. Act as if you didn't even know anything, even if you do. This is Gene Petty. See you in the next video.